Yo, what's going on, guys? It is time for another reaction video, and today I'm going to be reacting to top 10 unbelievable places on earth you didn't know existed. Before I get into it though, I'm wearing my Ghost Texas hat today. That's my other YouTube channel with a group of friends where we do paranormal investigations, like ghost hunters, ghost adventures, things like that. If you're into that kind of thing, go check out that YouTube channel. It is youtube.com/ghosttexas. We've put out a few new videos recently, so go check it out and subscribe. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers over there, and we're currently in, like 625, 630 range. So yeah, go check it out, and let's get straight into this one.
Ugh, you guys, the travel bug has bitten me, and I'm itching to get the heck out of Dodge. Unfortunately, we gotta wait, but hey, that gives us a lot of time to plan. So in the spirit of adventure, today's visit is all about the places you may have never thought.
Kind of feeling the same way. Travel bug's been biting me too, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna get to do any traveling anytime in the near future, or at least for now anyways. So yeah, let's see what places they suggest here
To go. Hey guys, I'm Rachel Fisher and I'm back with Most Amazing Top 10. Hey guys. And today we review our top 10 list of unbelievable places on Earth you didn't know existed. And stay tuned for comment shoutouts at the end. Number 10, Black Forest in Germany. The Black Forest in Germany is one of the most mysterious places on Earth and is said to have inspired many tales by the Brothers Grimm. And if you know the originals, then you know it gets pretty dark. It gets its name from a 100-mile stretch of pine trees that are so dense the sun struggles to reach the forest floor. If you choose to visit, it is recommended that you make sure to spend at least a good few days exploring it. You definitely won't be bored. There are natural hot springs on the northwestern border, which Romans used to take advantage of after long battles. Mark Twain once said that time is easily lost within these woods, saying that, and I quote, "Here you lose track of time in 10 minutes and the world in 20. So
It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful and slightly eerie at the same time because it looks so vast and so repetitive in the way that it looks that I would feel like if you didn't go with a proper tour guide, you could easily get lost in there. Not just in this little tunnel, but some of the aerial shots they were showing of the larger landscapes.
So if you want to do as the Romans did, be sure to make this an addition to your travel plans, after all this is over. Number 9, Kwangsi Falls. Don't go chasing waterfalls, unless of course it's these ones, because man are they breathtaking. Kwangsi Falls are probably the most beautiful system of waterfalls in the world. Move over, Niagara. We get it, you're really big. The inviting turquoise water pours over limestone platforms and rocks, framed by lush greenery from the surrounding forest. The falls are the stuff dreams are made of, and you may never want to leave. There is also a bear sanctuary nearby that you can visit. Locals recommend visitors try and go as early as possible before the falls get a little crowded. Number
Sorry about that, guys.
8, the Sea of Stars. This one is actually on my bucket list. I've always wanted to see it and I've always wanted to go.
Same here. This is definitely a place I want to visit. Maldives in general, but seeing this as well would be really cool. But I just really more than anything at least want to see the Maldives at least once in my life.
And it's actually inspired something I'm writing in a book, so cute little fun fact. We all know the Maldives to be a stunning retreat for any couple seeking a romantic honeymoon. The Sea of Stars is one such reason people go, and I can imagine before anyone knew the science behind it, it must have been seen as a kind of beautiful magic. Let's be honest, science is magic in so many ways, so yeah. Imagine having just had dinner and going for a long walk on the beach, only to have beautiful blue stars tickle your toes. Well, not stars exactly, but a specific kind of bioluminescent plankton. Stress caused by the movement of the sea and waves leads the plankton to emit light like fireflies. It's one of the rarest events on Earth and can't really be predicted, but Vadho Island in Ra Atoll is the most well-known island where you can see this, so keep an eye out. Number 7, the Chapel de Saint-Michel d'Aguilé. Not to be confused with Mont Saint-Michel, this is one of the most spectacular chapels ever built. Perhaps not for its ordnance, but mostly because of where they decided to put it.
How the heck do you get up there? Is it just a ridiculous series of stairs, or have they figured out a way to add an elevator in there somewhere? Not that I'm opposed to stairs, but it just looks like it's way the heck up there.
Looks like the architect was in some kind of contest that involved building chapels in impossible places. The rock formation it sits on looks like a needle, hence the name, which translates to Saint Michael on a needle. Though of course there are taller places in the world, this is one of the most mysterious and sacred. It used to be a volcano and rises 279 feet with 268 steps leading to the chapel. Beautiful.
Question answered. 268 steps. It's not as many as I would have thought, actually.
Fresco murals and stained glass await you inside the chapel and is often used as a place of meditation and prayer. The thing that most strikes me about this place is imagining how they would have even constructed it. Like, there's not much room up there for, like, I don't know, an ancient scaffold or something, but apparently the views were worth it, so they figured it out. Kind of like the pyramids. Number 6, the Son Doon Cave, Vietnam. Son Doon is the largest cave in the world and was discovered in 1991 by a man named Ho Khan. The cave was created anywhere between 2 to 5 million years ago by the river that runs through it. The ceiling eventually collapsed, which left fantastic skylights. It is more than 200 meters wide, 150 meters high, 9 kilometers long. You could potentially fit an entire 100 meters wide.
That looks
150
right
meters high, 9
there. That looks amazing. I'm not too keen on going into caves because I always have that fear that, you know, the one time I'm in there is when it's going to collapse. So something of this size looks like it's not going anywhere. So this I would actually entertain checking out. It looks really cool.
9 kilometers long. You could potentially fit an entire city
Wow.
inside. There's even mini forests. Several treks into the cave have given us tremendous insights into the overall mapping of the cave, and the images are spectacular. Like, it looks like a cave you would find in the middle of the earth, you know, that Jules Verne store. Anyways, if you are a passionate splunker, then I highly recommend checking this place out if you can. But bring friends, you know. Number 5, Mount Roraima. This mountain seriously looks like the perfect battleground for an epic duel face-off between gods. At least that's like what I pictured. Mount Roraima sits on the border of Venezuela, Guyana, and Brazil. The mountain's semi-flat surface is a result of heavy rainfall all year round. The rain also causes random spectacular waterfalls. Of course, the mountain was known by locals.
Looks like something out of Avatar.
But Walter Raleigh made his discovery of it in 1596 while he was trying to find the legendary city of El Dorado, but he was unable to climb it. The easiest way up the mountain is by climbing a natural staircase forest trail on the Venezuelan side. But once you get up there, get ready to give your breath away if it wasn't already taken by the trek. The views from the top are absolutely stunning and you feel as if you are floating on a mountain in the sky. Number 4, Lake Hillier, Australia. Pink! It's pink! It's literally a pink lake. Nature got bored of the color blue and was like, make it pink. And so they did. Separated from the Southern Ocean by just a thin strip.
I've seen this view several times and I love it. I love the way it's just split like perfectly down with that road, and you got the regular color on one side and the pink on the other.
Of sand. Lake Hillier sits in stark contrast to a bright blue ocean surrounding it. It was discovered in 1802 by Matthew Flinders when he led an expedition to the islands. Despite scientific testing, there is no distinct reason as to why the lake is so pink. Even if you pour it in a glass, it will still look pink. It's not just a trick of the light. Studies suggest that due to the saline quality and the presence of a special kind of microalgae, the algae produces carotenoids, which is a pigment found in carrots, so that could be one reason as to why it's a pink color. It measures 600 meters wide and is a remarkable image to fly above, especially in contrast to the blue ocean and the greenery around. Oh, gorgeous. Apparently it's safe to swim in, but it's incredibly hard to reach, but not impossible. So if you do decide to visit, get ready for a trek. Honestly, all these places, get your mountain boots on. Number 3, Salar de Uyuni. This is actually on my bucket list. It's been
This is another place I want to visit. Like, this is like one of my top places I want to visit.
on my bucket list since I think I was around 10. Salar is the world's largest salt flat and
flats.
can even be seen from space. Layers of salt lie between sedimentary rock, and it is estimated that around 10 billion tons of salt is there. But more importantly, lithium. You know, the material that powers smartphones, laptops, and tons more? Yeah.
I hope they don't start destroying it for batteries for smart cars. Let's hope they don't destroy it.
70% of the world's lithium stores lie within Salar, and an entire industry has been devoted to the extraction. But other than the science, why is this place so magical? Well, on a still, calm day, a thin layer of water transforms the entire flat into the world's largest mirror. Ever wanted to feel like you're floating in the
And that's why I want to see it. That's why I want to go to see exactly that.
sky without jumping out of a plane? Well, this is the place to be. If you ever tire of such a sight, you can also check out the thermal waters to end your day. Number 2, the Waitomo Glowworm Cave, New Zealand. Honestly, New Zealand should just be on this list as, like, you know it exists, but so So many otherworldly places exist in New Zealand. No wonder Lord of the Rings and Narnia filmed there. It truly looks like no other place on Earth. But the Waitomo Glowworm Cave is something you have to visit at least once in your life. Another one on my list. We talked about the Sea of Stars. This is the Cave of Wonders, filled with bioluminescent glowworms called Arachnocampa luminosa, along with albino ants and giant crickets. It honestly looks like a cave that belongs in James Cameron's Avatar. There are a variety of ways you can explore the caves, either by raft or boat rides. It's definitely on my list. Number 1, Huacachina, Peru. Upon approaching this place, you may think it's a mirage created by the heat of the desert that surrounds it, but I assure you it's real.
This is another one I want to see. It's like the city in the middle of nowhere, and it's like the one body of water in the middle of all this sand.
Huacachina, Peru is literally an oasis in the middle of the desert, equipped with nightclubs, restaurants, hotels to boot. It's about 5 hours away from Lima or 15 minutes away from Ica. Besides being famous as the only oasis in a desert, people come here from all over to sandboard. The oasis formed thanks to an underground current that allowed vegetation like palm trees, carob trees, and eucalyptus to grow. But local lore says that the water formed from the tears of a maiden in Takara who lost her true love, an Inca warrior. Then one night, another warrior passed, and fearing being observed, she threw herself into the lake that she had made. She waited there for hours until he passed, and when he finally did, she couldn't leave the lake and had instead transformed into a mermaid. Legend says that every full moon, the woman emerges to cry over her true love once again, filling the lake. And that was our list of unbelievable places. Did you add any to your list? Now it's time for our comment shoutouts. These ones are from the abandoned farmhouse.
Alright guys, if you enjoyed that video, make sure to give this one a thumbs up. If you liked her video, her channel is Most Amazing Top 10 on YouTube. You can go check that out. Comment below if you've been to any of these places, or if there are any of these places that are on your list. And also tell me where in the world you're watching me from. I always love to hear where you guys are checking me out from. And it's interesting how being here in Houston, Texas, I can connect to people all over the world through these videos. So shout out to all of you guys who are watching on a regular basis. I do appreciate it. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, click the bell so you'll get notified every time I upload a new video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.